Hi everyone, welcome back. Again, my name is Allie Albertson, and I'm an outreach worker for the Colorado Spirit Team through Mental Health Partners. Today, I'm going to talk about some search websites such as 211 Colorado and Psychology Today. It's been a really wonderful resource, and when I did case management, I could not do the job without it, so that's why I'm going to go over it today. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen to show you what 211 looks like. So as you can see here, we have our 211 Colorado website up here. This is what it looks like when you're on the right page, especially the one in Colorado specifically, because there are ones from other states as well. As you can see, you can kind of search here, and when you click, it already shows some suggested things you can search for, which is really nice. And then we also have our zip code, city, and address on this side that you can specify where you need the resource. This tab, COVID-19, has been really useful recently, so you can kind of use that if you need to. But we're going to just do a basic search. So I'm going to just use one of these suggested ones right now. Let's do I need food. And a typical zip code in Boulder is 80303. So let's see what we got over there. Cool. So as you can see, it kind of brings a map up here, which is really nice. You can kind of scroll in to specify the zip code a little bit more. But on the left here, as you can see, it already has a bunch of results for just general food resources. The first one that pops up tends to be the one that's closest to your zip code. But there's also others suggested in the area. When I talked about that who, what, where, when, and how, this is important for stuff like this where it comes up to senior services. If you're not over the age of 55 or something, this may not be accessible for you. But yeah, this is a really wonderful resource. I'm going to look up something just without the suggested and see if something comes up. So let's try looking up childcare in Boulder. As you can see, it has a couple of things listed here. Interestingly, it mentions in Jefferson County some childcare stuff, but it also has some stuff in Denver you can access. One thing to keep in mind with 211 is it is a little bit limited according to the searching. In one of my future videos, I'm going to talk about some child care resources and family resources, which is more extensive than what is listed here. So just keep that in mind. It may not show everything that's available, but it does have some other things that are related that if this isn't the perfect search, you can just look that up, which is really nice. So after briefly going over that, let's kind of check out Psychology Today, which is on this tab. This website's super easy to use. If you need a therapist, psychiatrist, treatment, or support groups, you can list, they're listed right here and you can choose whatever you want. All right, for Psychology Today, let's use a Broomfield zip code, so 80021. And when you click that in here, as you can see, we got a bunch of stuff listed. It's really nice because it has a picture of the therapist and their qualifications here. It's verified by the site. It has a small description about their specialties and, as you can see here, and issues that they've kind of helped with in therapy, and any mental health specific diagnoses that they've helped with, and where they're located and how to contact them. So this is a really useful website if you're not sure where to start when finding a therapist specifically. So, you know, as we scroll, there's a whole bunch of people here that you can see. I really like in particular that they have the their licenses and all that kind of listed here as well, because if you need something specific, not every therapist may not fit all of your needs. So for instance, there's a social worker here that you might need. but maybe not a therapist. So that's really useful. So definitely check out this website as kind of a starting point. And as I said in my last video, the word of mouth with other people tends to work really well with finding a therapist as well. Thanks so much for watching about these search websites. My next video is going to be about state and county resources and how to be eligible for those. So for instance, we're going to talk a little bit about Medicaid and the SNAP program and some other stuff. So please join me in my next video where I'm going to go over that stuff. Please check out our YouTube channel as we're going to be putting out videos every week. Also check out our Facebook and Instagram pages for content updates about that. We're going to leave the links for those in the description below. Please leave a comment or ask any questions below because we will address it at the end of the month in our live stream. And we'd really appreciate some questions that we can maybe go over in that. So again, thanks so much and have a great rest of your day.